Good afternoon and welcome to the Portland Exhibition Building and Freeport's coverage of Lady Falcon basketball. Hello everybody, I'm Jay Harper along with Nick Interversato as we get set for this number 8. Freeport doing something they haven't done in many, many years. You got to go all the way back to 1976. The Falcons earning the number 1 seed. They'll host the number 8 Cape Elizabeth Capers. The Capers come in 8-10, Freeport 14-4. Freeport won by about 10 earlier in the season against Cape Elizabeth and looking to move on to the semis, and they'll play Yarmouth if they do. The winner of this one gets the Clippers, who easily beat Mountain Valley here just moments ago in a blowout. And Yarmouth looking good with a lot of confidence. Freeport not getting the best of draws because they got to play teams from the South B, and of course they start with Cape, and then if they can get through, they'll have Yarmouth and potentially Wells in the finals, all teams from down here. And we're getting all the announcements of all the players before we get to the starters. And last year, the Falcons played Cape in the semifinals and barely lost. That was a great game. Cape Elizabeth really brought everything to the table and nearly pulled that one out in a big upset. I believe it was the 2-7 seed, and Cape just falling to Freeport. Freeport winning in a close game. Certainly, Coach Seth Farrington in his second season is not taking Cape Elizabeth lightly and knows that they got to come to play. On the other side, last night, Freeport boys, the 8th seed, lost a heartbreaker to Maranacook, 59-57, and a game that a lot of tough plays and tough calls, and the Falcons had opportunities and certainly gave everything they had, only to lose for the 3rd straight year in the quarterfinals. Been a tough run for the boys. The girls on the other side, they're looking to get to their 3rd straight regional final. Last 2 years they've been in the regional finals and losing both of those. This year with senior 1,000-point scorer Caroline Smith looking at their best chance to get to the States and hopefully bring home a gold ball for the Falcons of Freeport. Great crowd on hand for the Falcons across the way, and we're getting set and excited for some lady basketball. And again, Cape and Freeport, same maroon, a lot of maroons in Western B, that's for sure. And now we'll get our starters.
A 5'4" shooting guard at captain number 2,
Carly Chapin.
For the Falcons, a 5'10" senior guard at captain number 20, Caroline Smith.
And Smith for the Falcons, they'll go back and forth. And obviously, Smith, the key for Cape to try to control her today. She's going to get her points, but you don't want her to go off. A very strong free throw shooter. And gets to the line quite a bit.
Captain number 21, Katrina Gould.
And Gould brings the speed. One of the fastest players in the state, both on the soccer field and basketball court. Her speed is something to behold. I've never seen a female as quick as her and can explode. And the other starter, number 13, Isabel Berman, a good outside shooter for Cape Elizabeth. Cape coached by Christine Castorella, who has been coaching for Cape for a long, long time. Ruth, you're getting the start for Freeport tonight. This afternoon, I should say.
6-foot sophomore center, number 32, Mason Baker Slendering.
Megan Conley.
For the Capers, a 5'8" freshman.
Baker Schledering, the size for the Falcons, had a great season this year for the Falcons. She has been unbelievable in the paint, blocking shots and adding to the scoring. Great rebounder. Wall, another player who's had some amazing games, 27 points in one of her recent games. And 33, Olivia Manning, a freshman at 5'8", the other starter for Cape Elizabeth. So just about set for action. You're watching Freeport's Educational Channel 14. Jay Harper along with Nick Interversato and Ty Perella along today too to help with the camera as we bring you hopefully the first of several Lady Falcon basketball games. And they're looking for their 3rd year in a row to get to the regional final, and this year hopefully get over the hump. Yarmouth did look impressive in their win just prior over Mountain Valley. And certainly Freeport had a couple of good games with him this year, but they did win both. Freeport's losses this year, a couple to Greeley, one to York, and trying to remember Wells at the end of the year. Wells still alive, and head coach Don Abbott, talking to him earlier, used to coach the girls varsity program at Freeport several years ago, and he's been there a long time. He's a great coach, and had a chance to talk to him. And of course, Freeport won a close quarterfinal game against Wells last year, and then they had Cape, so they had Wells, Cape, and then lost to Lake Region in the finals. And we're set for action. Shedlering slaps it hard. They'll re-jump it. Lots of coverage next to us, this game being live streamed and also on a radio here today. And Smith gets the tap, and Gould will drive the paint, kicks out. Ruthier thinks about it, then kicks it back to Gould. Wall. Good movement so far by the Falcons, but knocked off Freeport's. Ooh, tough call there. Looked like it went off the Falcons, but they say it stays with Freeport. Seth Farrington and his staff, only in his second year, and he's had a lot of luck. Ruthier tries, it goes off the mark. Supple gets it off to the side for Conley. Nice wheel inside, blocked. There's that block we talked about. Her first of the night. She averages 5 a game. Into Wall. Wall up, misses an easy one. Rebound Gould. Gould up, rattles around and got it. 2-0 Falcons. Chapin with it on top, being covered by Gould. Freeport comes out in their person-to-person defense. Oh, almost stolen by Wall there. Great bid. Controlled by Cape. Cape struggles to score. They play good defense, but they're not a high-scoring team. They fake and got away with a travel there on the move. The drive, floater, up, no good. Nice rebound, put back, no good. And Ruthier gets the rebound, and Gould will push. Goes up ahead to Wall. Wall loses it. And they'll correct that one. They'll give it back to Cape Elizabeth. Appeared to be the correct call for sure. 6:35 to play, opening quarter. Freeport 2-0. Gould with the 2 for the Falcons. And Freeport playing man-to-man defense. Chapin takes it, comes up short. Nice rebound, gets it off to Smith. Smith will push, got Wall with her, pulls up. Takes the long shot, rattles up and in! Smith, her first 2 of the night. We have our radio station next to us, so you may pick up some of his play-by-play too, and he has to be a little more detailed on the radio side of things. Cape thinks about the 3, they'll back off. They're running the wheel offense, trying to come off that high screen and cut to the basket. Baker Schlednering in there. She can control the inside. They come again. Schlednering picks it up, flips it off to Smith. Nice job. They get it off for Gould. Gould pulls up, gets it for Smith. They fake. Gould goes in, goes up, and they'll get a blocking foul called on Cape Elizabeth. So Gould will go to the line to shoot 2.
Capers foul number 10, Emily Supple, first personal, team's first. Katrina Gould at the line.
5:17 to go. Falcons with a
First one rattles out.
Report substitution number 14, Abby Breyer.
Breyer comes in for Ruthier. Ruthier, the senior, getting the start today, had 1 attempt, rattled out from outside. Gould misses both. Comes out though, she gets her own rebound, goes inside, and it's tipped and stolen by Cape. And the Capers will bring it back down the floor, trailing by 4. Yet to get on the board here as we're just underway in the first. Another turnover. Gets it up to Wall. Wall can dribble. Nice job handling it. Breyer will take one from outside. Comes up well short. Conley drives, stolen. Nice job by Wall. Smith will run the break. Nice lob up to Baker, and she's got it. Beautiful little lob pass by Smith, and Falcons up 6-0. Outside shot, comes up short. Tapped up, almost went in, and a fight under the boards between Manning and Schlendering. Arrow will favor Cape Elizabeth, and they'll keep possession. Hannah Groves will check in for Freeport, and she'll give Baker Schlendering a break. Groves, a 5'10" junior. Number 33, quick inbound pass, ball tipped. Loose ball came off, and Cape on the board. Chapin finds a loose ball and an easy putback for her. And so it's 6-2. Gould will set up the offense. Breyer comes off. They'll run their little weave. And go back to Gould looking for Smith. Smith being guarded. It looks like a box and one they're running. Breyer, 3-ball, bang! No, not a free, just inside the line. 8-2. Nice move there by Chapin. Pulls up. No good. Nice rebound. Wall. Smith pushing. Goes over for Gould. Gould misses inside. And Cape, nice dance along the end line by Chapin. She'll bring it back. Freeport's missed a couple of bunnies. Gould that one. Wall missed an easy one early. A long 3 there. Got it. Supple. 8-5. And that's a big boost for Cape. 8-2. All of a sudden it's 8-5. Right back in it. Smith will go in. Finds her space. Doesn't go. Another nice drive. Call a late foul and a chance for Cape Elizabeth to get even. Senior Chapin with a nice drive and floater. She's been trying them and finally gets one to go. Baker Schlendering will come back in. She'll give Rachel Wall a break. So a chance here for Chapin to get things even at 8.
Chapin at the line.
Cape, a scrappy team. And then we're tied at 8. Gould will bring it up. Finds Breyer. Inside, Baker Schlendering turns, goes up, a little high. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. As we said, Cape, the underdog last year, gave Freeport a battle. Not surprised here. Freeport's just got to keep their calm. Long rebound. Groves recovers, gets it off for Smith. Freeport mid-tempo push. Smith goes in, comes up. Nothing. Loose ball, rebound Groves. Tries to get it out, can't. It'll stay with the Falcons. Ruthier will come back for Breyer. Gould, no good. Rebound, though, Groves. She's got 2 offensive boards now. They go for Smith. Smith covered closely. Gould will pull up. Their shooting is off. Get another one. Smith will try a 3. Not there. And the rebound by Manning. Off for Chapin. And Freeport right now can't find anyone with a shot that can get it to fall. They're 0 for the last 6 shots. Berman, good pull-up. Won't go for her. Offensive rebound. They go back and they lose it. Smith will come back. And she'll get picked from behind. Cape Elizabeth crowd enjoying that. We're down to 30 seconds left in the quarter, and Cape may be holding for the last shot, as they would be very pleased to just go in 8-8 at the end of the first quarter, but a 10-8 lead or more would be even better. Down to 5. Nice pass underneath. Shot no good. And Ruthier with a rebound, and that'll do it here in the first quarter. We're tied at 8. An excellent first quarter for Cape Elizabeth. Freeport started strong, but have hit a bit of a cold spot. 0 for the last 7 now shooting the basketball. We'll take a break. Back with the second quarter in a moment. Welcome back to the second quarter. Jay Harper along with Nick Interfasato as we bring you Lady Falcon basketball on Freeport's Educational Channel 14. Quarterfinal action here this afternoon at the Expo in Portland. And Freeport, after getting up 8-2, a 6-0 run for Cape Elizabeth. It's tied at 8 as we start the second. Ruthier, Baker, Schlettering, the starting 5 back out for the Falcons. And so far, a really good defense on Smith. She only has 2. 3 seconds called on Rachel Wall. Falcons got to find their shooting range, and Cape's just been grinding and working and getting a few good breaks. A couple of 3-point plays, one the old-fashioned way and one from the 3-point line. And let's put them right into this game. Again, the 8th seed, 8-10 Cape Elizabeth versus number 1 seed Freeport Falcons, 14-4 on the season for the Lady Falcons. Loose ball picked up by Cape, and now they'll call a foul on Wall. And she fouls Olivia Manning.
Foul number 40, Rachel Wall. That's her second personal, team second.
Second team foul. Not a lot of fouls so far in this game. Looping lob pass to the other side of the court. Berman with it on the wing. She fakes. Foul on the backside against Cape Elizabeth. Offensive foul. It'll be against Emily Goulding. Falcons haven't scored in a whole long time, and they're trying to get some offense going here as Gould will walk it up the floor. They'll start to run their little weave. Ruthier goes back to Gould. They're trying to go into Baker Schlendering. No. Now Smith. No, that's Ruthier. No good. Rebound Smith. And Smith getting inside, and a rebound put back, her 4th point, and gives Freeport a lead in the first points for the Falcons in a good 5 minutes of this game. Staying in the man defense for the Falcons. Steal by Ruthier. Ruthier rips it away from Chapin. Nice job by the senior. Gets it off for Gould. Gould, go to her speed game, drives in, kicks it back. They look for Smith. 3 ball, she had time, doesn't go. She had time to set her feet. Usually that's when she starts getting them. That one just short. went off the front rim and hit the backboard and came back off. Cape again running a very deliberate offense. Freeport, a very Baker Schlendering playing man, but kind of in a zone phase too. She just stays in the middle and lets Goulding go away from her. It's called on the drive, not on the shot, so third team foul. Breyer comes back for Ruthier. So far, Hannah Spalding is yet to play for the Falcons, and not sure why. She usually is in the game. Not sure if she's ill or what the case may be. Nice little move there, and a good kick, quick shot. Conley. We're tied at 10. 5:17 to play in the second quarter. You're watching Freeport's educational basketball on Channel 14. Oh, very fortunate for Baker Schlendering as she nearly missed the bunny inside. Good pass there from Wall. And 12-10 Freeport. A three ball on the way. Wow. Berman. Smith gave her a little bit of a cushion and she launched. Nothing but nylon. Gould fakes. Goes for Wall. They reverse it. Breyer, nice lob in. There's Baker Schlendering again. That time more certain with her shot. And Freeport back on top, 14-13. Halfway through the second quarter. Quarterfinal matchup. Falcons have seen this before with Cape Elizabeth. The underdog label, they're not afraid. They bring their game. Head coach Christine Castrorella been coaching the Lady Falcons for at least 15, and a bank. Oh my, didn't know the bank was open, but usually not on a Saturday afternoon. Not sure that was intended, but drilled off the backboard and in, and it's Cape back on top. Gould goes into Baker Schlendering, goes up for Wall. Wall will try, rattles in and out. Nice rebound, put back. Breyer looked like she got fouled, no call. And Cape will come back. Supple will walk it up the floor. Not sure about that one, but referee wanted to assert himself and put himself in the limelight. Wall will come out. Groves back in. So far, Freeport just a 7-person bench, only using 7 so far for second-year coach Seth Farrington. They go into Smith, double team. Baker Schlendering got it. She's scored 6 straight for the Falcons and puts them back up by 1, 16-15. Nice strong drive there by Supple, a 5'6" sophomore. And she'll go to line to shoot 2.
One of the captains of this team, and you can see her leadership and her presence on the field. Yeah, reverse free throw by Chapin is no good.
Chapin at the line. Give the Gators number 33, Olivia Manning.
Manning checks back in for Cape Elizabeth. Second free throw coming. 1 out of 2, and we're tied at 16. 2:43 remaining in the first half. Smith being well covered by Chapin, only a 5'4" player, but she's added some toughness. Gould, and again, not a 3. From here, it looks like a 3, but the foot must be on the line. It's 2 that came from that same spot. Both Breyer and Gould. And a timeout call by Cape Elizabeth. Freeport leading 18-16 with 2:15 to play. Get a look inside Freeport's timeout. Coach Farrington now trying to calm the troops. And again, their shooting starting to pick up and getting a big boost from the 6-foot sophomore Baker Schlendering, as she's been able to score 8 points here in the first half. Smith has 4. And you got Breyer, Gould, and Wall all with a bucket for the 18 points for Freeport. Again, last year the semifinal was at the Cross Insurance Arena. This year they're playing both quarter and semis here before moving to the Cross Insurance Arena for the regional final. Freeport trying to get back there for the 3rd year in a row and get over the hump, but slow start for them. As again, in Western B, the 1-8 seed with Freeport involved in both boys and girls. Boys were the 8th, girls are the 1 seed, and both games are tough, close games right now as both teams are trying to find their groove. Cape staying calm and confident and just scrappy enough. They've hit a couple of outside threes. That's really helped them. Manning drives, kicks out, Chapin. Chapin working on Gould. And again, Berman will try with a hand on her face. This time not. Loose ball bounces out and picked up by the Falcons. Gould, she's fast. She'll go by the defense. And foul. Does she got it? Yes! Gould, coast to coast. And a chance to earn the 3-point play. And you see her speed, and she can just absolutely wheel.
I think Jimmy, there's a lane violation.
Love the lane violation. It seems such a silly, silly call. 90% of the time it has nothing to do with whether the rebound is going to happen or not. Not sure who infracted for Freeport, but Cape gets it back, down 4 now with 1:25 to play. Nice move, lefty shot, no good. Rebound goes off Berman, and Freeport will get possession. Wall will come back in for Groves. Big possession here for the Falcons as they try to extend this lead before the end of the half. Up 4 with the basketball. Gould will bring it up. They go inside. Schlendering again. Does she get the roll? No. A little hard off the glass. It looked like it might hang on the rim, but it didn't. And Cape comes back. Love the way Baker Schlendering plays defense in the paint. Just hangs out and waits for anybody to come into her area here. Everyone else is pretty much playing man-to-man. She hangs out. And again, Cape looking, drives, nice kick. Good defense by Baker Schlendering. So far, she's the difference maker for the Falcons, being up. Her presence in the paint and her offense. Oh. Yeah, they're going to try to hold here. And again, wanting to slow it down, happy to be down only 4, could make it 2. And again, that take, hard take, no. Rebound, put back, no. Blocked. Got time. Get it up. You got to shoot it. Did not. And an exciting first half, back and forth action, but the Falcons, the 1 seed, go into locker room leading 20-16. You're watching Freeport Falcon basketball on Freeport's Educational Channel 14. We're back with the second half in a moment. Welcome back to the Portland Exposition Building. Jay Harper along with Nick Interfasato. Ty Perello along for some help this afternoon as the number 1 seed Freeport Falcons lead 20-16 over the 8th-seeded Cape Elizabeth Capers. And Cape gave Freeport everything they could handle last year in the semifinals, even though they were the much lower seed. I believe it was the 2-7 last year. They're doing the same this year. And Cape Elizabeth certainly bringing their grit and determination. Freeport started strong, then got cold shooting. And near the end of the half, Baker Schlendering really brought the Falcon offense alive. She's been a great presence on the defense, blocking a couple of shots, several rebounds. First half scoring, Schlendering 8 points, Smith 4, Gould 4. Breyer 2, Wall 2. And Cape's hung around with some decent outside shooting, a couple of threes, and a three-point play the old-fashioned way by Chapin. And we get back with Cape Elizabeth starting with the basketball. And Freeport, again, staying in their man-to-man defense. Cape's been utilizing a lot of different defenses, a box and one, some straight-up man. And get a nice cut there. Berman up and in. Baker Schlendering just put her arms up straight. Didn't want to commit the foul, but could have seen a chance there for her to go after that one and block it. 20-18 now. Gould goes for Smith. Chapin has been doing a great job covering her. Gould goes in the paint. Goes up. No good. Rebound, though. Beautiful. Baker Schlendering, the sophomore, continues. She's in double digits now with 10 for the Falcons. Cape games are typically low-scoring games. They play good, solid defense, and they're not the highest of scoring teams, but so far, not bad. 18 points here. Freeport's defense is it's not aggressive. It's very tentative. They're just there and holding space. Wouldn't mind seeing them up-tempo and get in the grill a little more and be a little more aggressive at some point. They have the speed and the defense to do it. Conley kicks it back out for Chapin. Berman now looking at it, way out on top. Back for Conley. Conley now, Chapin. Chapin trying to go against Gould. Nice wheel off. Supple doesn't take. Supple and Berman can both hit the three. Berman no good, rebound loose, but she gets her own rebound back. And goes for Chapin. 6 minutes to play in the third. Nice reach in there. And the pass up ahead. Oh, could have been backcourt. Not called. Wall almost the steal. Pass up ahead for Wall. She wasn't looking. Good steal by the Falcons, but not rewarded for it. There's Wall with a steal. The speed blowing out. She'll walk in uncontested. Up and in. Rachel Wall. Beautiful play. And that's what I think Freeport has to start doing is up-tempo in the defense. Get a little more aggressive. Get in the grill. Take some chances. Don't be afraid. Right now, nobody in foul trouble. They can certainly be more aggressive on the defense. They got the speed. They haven't pressed at all tonight. They like to do that typically. I'm not sure of this game plan and strategy, but so far it's a close game, but Freeport leading now by 6. Their biggest of the game. They led 8-2. They've matched that 6-point lead here now. Nice move, Supple, turn around, got it. Pretty move. Supple, 5'6" sophomore. Wall goes in, goes up, gets fouled. It'll be on Conley. And she'll shoot 2 for the Falcons. But you got to give Carly Chapin a lot of credit for Cape Elizabeth. Number 2, she has really locked down Smith. Only 4 points for Caroline Smith, a 1,000-point scorer for the Falcons. 4-year player. Wall first free throw does not go down. Freeport struggling from the free throw line. Not that they've had a lot, but they haven't made one yet. And there's the first one. 1 for 5 from the free throw line here so far in the contest. 25-20. Falcons up 5. Cape comes back with 4:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Chapin being guarded by Routhier. Ruthier's done a nice job here this afternoon. As she reaches in, almost has a steal. They come in, they try, no good. And Baker Schlendering changed the direction of that shot, ripped the rebound. Smith trying to drive. She gets hit, no call. Looked like she got hacked hard and nothing. Last touch there by Supple. It'll be Freeport's ball. Breyer will come. Groves will come. Timeout now called, I believe, by Cape Elizabeth, a 30-second timeout. And talk things over with 4 minutes to play. And again, the playoffs here on the women's side of things has been interesting so far, but the Western B teams are they're 2 for 2 against the other side, and Oak Hill and Marina Cook went to overtime, and I'm trying to remember if Oak Hill pulled out in overtime, but those two teams from the same conference. Of course, down here in the Western Maine Athletic Conference, you got Wells, Cape, Freeport, Yarmouth, and Wells and Yarmouth both winning, and there'll be a Western team coming out of it. So 3 out of the 4 will come out of the Western Maine Athletic Conference, and this one, the 1-seed Falcons doing battle with the 8-seed Cape Elizabeth Capers, and this certainly a close game. They're trying to find Smith, and they're going to call a little blocking foul. My goodness. Trying to get Smith open for a look, and Groves moved, and they called the moving screen. So Falcons with not a shot. Last 2 possessions, haven't got off a shot. Berman out on top. She can shoot the long-range shot, but she's out by the NBA 3 line. Chapin fakes, drives baseline, has to retreat. Kicks it out. Gould almost a steal. Conley back.
This man able to drive to the middle as Chapin does.
The shot goes up short. Rebound. Groves. Up ahead for Wall. Wall, a 1-on-2. She goes in, goes up, doesn't get it. Breyer bumped into the back of Chapin. Chapin wanted the call, didn't get it, and Freeport keeps possession. Wall with a nice drive. Again, goes up. No luck on the basket or call. Gould takes it, bounces around. Rebound, though, Berman. Berman will push the tempo. Freeport's defense is back. Freeport definitely could change up their defense now and try to create some havoc. They've stayed in the same defense the whole time. Like to see them do something different. That was a travel. Berman shuffled the feet, no call. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Smith. Smith looks to up tempo, looking. Now slowing down. Comes in the paint. Turns. Goes up and now gets a foul. And it'll either be on Chapin or number 22, Goulding. Smith, first time to the foul line.
Team second, Caroline Smith at the line for the Falcons.
And there's Smith, a very good free throw shooter, makes her first. I think it was last year against Cape Elizabeth that Smith made a ton of free throws down the stretch to pull out that game. Rattles the second one in too. Freeport now has their biggest lead of the afternoon, leading 27-20. Jay Harper along with you as we bring you Freeport's Educational Channel 14's basketball coverage. Lady Falcons, third year in a row in the tournament, and this year coming in at the #1 spot. And not making it easy. Yarmouth in the 4-5 matchup blew out Mountain Valley. Beat them by like 40. Another long three, high arcing. It's going to be short. Loose ball on the floor. Fought for, still loose. It's going to be a jump ball as Smith gets in. It'll be Freeport's arrow. Baker Schlendering comes back in for Freeport. Wall will come out. 27-20, Freeport's basketball, a minute 58 to play in the third quarter. Breyer will try it, wide open, won't go. Fought, rebound, Groves, beautiful. Another offensive rebound, but Berman comes and steals it. Groves gets it back. Smith, double teamed. She'll go baseline, kicks it back out. Baker Schlendering, now Gould. Gould drives base, goes for, oh, what a pass. Groves, but from Gould. Great job by the Falcons as they move the ball around. 29-20. Their largest lead now is 9. Conley kicks, fakes, they drive baseline, a little pull-up, no good. Berman fights for a rebound, blocked inside. Baker Schlendering again. Gould slows it up, then throws it into traffic. Turned it around, and Goulding stealing it from Gould. And we're under a minute. Falcons up 9. I don't know if Cape can afford to hold for the last shot. They go into Berman, tipped. Gould almost a steal. She'll shoot it. She was locked and set. Goes just out. And they say it last touch by Freeport. Cape will keep possession.
And Seth Farrington, not quite as far as Magnuson was, but at least in the Yankee Ford logo.
I thought Smith's trying to take the ball out, but I thought they called it Cape's ball, but they keep it with Cape. Cape will inbound, 33 seconds left in the third. And they go in for Supple. Supple will bring it back out, top of the key. Conley drives, pulls up. Goulding, ooh, 3 seconds could be. Long three, no good. Tipped, loose, still picked up. Kate Berman drives. Berman up over Schlendering, no. And Freeport's got it, they got time. 10 seconds, Smith pushing the tempo, watch out. She's getting charged from behind. And she throws it away. 7 seconds left, enough time for Cape. Ruthier, quick up off the bench. Hannah Spalding will go in for the first time today. Spalding and Ruthier come in to replace Smith and Gould, give them that quick little blow before the end of the quarter. They get Berman, it's off and not good. End of 3 quarters. The Falcons 29, Cape Elizabeth 20. You're watching Freeport's Educational Channel 14. Welcome back. Jay Harper along with Nick Introvisato as we get set for fourth quarter action. Falcons lead 9, able to extend their lead from 4 at the half to 9 here. And again, a low scoring affair. That was expected. Freeport struggling to get Caroline Smith off the mat. Baker Schlendering has been the difference maker for the Falcons on her defense and scoring. She's got 10, I believe, in the game. Nice drive, the shot up and in. Chapin with a nice little drive and got it up over Baker Schlendering. Cuts it to 29-22. A 7-point lead still for Freeport. Oh, the shot in. Smith the rebound. Smith the putback. No, doesn't go. travel, yes. She dragged the back foot. Cape crowd doesn't like it, but she definitely dragged her back foot. Smith snuck in for a great offensive rebound, but the putback didn't go. They go in for Baker Schlendering, come off for Gould. Ruthier, no, won't take it. And they call another travel back on Freeport, on Ruthier. Cape really packing it in and making Freeport shoot from the outside, and that's what you got to do against this team. Other than Smith, no one really a strong outside shooter. And that's why I'm surprised that they're not pressing and trying to get points off the fast break. Another travel, 3 in a row.
Your substitution number 33, Olivia Manning.
Freeport definitely needs a good possession here. They've yet to score. Played over a minute in the quarter. They lead by 7. Ruthier and Gould, they can afford to play a little clock management, use some clock. Ruthier thinks about it, then doesn't go to it. They go back out to Gould. Smith again being checked by the 5'4" Chapin. Decided size disadvantage and body size, and again Smith drives, got it. The senior stepping up now when they need her. The lead back to 9, 31-22. But you got to marvel at Chapin and her defense here today. 5'4", totally outsized by the 5'10" Smith, and she has done her job. And now we're on a traveling fest. Apparently no one bought their tickets. Freeport will meander up the floor. Gould gets it up top of the key, goes off the wall. They go in the corner for Smith. Smith gets the screen, pulls up, off the screen, no good. Rebound underneath. And Ruthier with a great offensive rebound, but might have been smarter to bring it back out rather than try inside against the trees. 31-22, and time still not a huge factor yet. Plenty, 5:40 remaining in the contest. Chapin goes in, Berman gets a nice friendly roll. 31-24, back to a 7-point game. Smith with Chapin on her. Dribble off the key. Looks. Goes back out for Ruthier. Ruthier comes off for Gould. Good screen there. It'll keep. Freeport will keep possession. 5 minutes exactly. They think about Smith. Takes a long time before she gets it to Gould. Gould for Ruthier. Ruthier comes off. Go for Smith. Stolen by Chapin. Chapin out ahead. And she's got it. The game is 5. And Cape Elizabeth will call a timeout after the bucket. 31-26. Interesting timeout there called by Cape as they steal momentum and then slow it back down. They are back within 5 on a 4-0 run. Freeport a little lazy there with the pass. Chapin able to read that pass. She could see it coming and stepped in front and then had the wheels to outrun Ruthier to the basket. Ruthier opting not to foul. I might have taken a foul there and see if she could make the free throws, but, and again, you look at the foul situation here in the second half. Neither team got in the bonus in the first half. In the second half, 1 team foul on Freeport, 2 on Cape Elizabeth. So neither team in any kind of foul trouble. And you never know, late in the game, you got to start thinking about that. If you need to put them at the line, you need to have the 5 or 6 fouls so you can get them to line on the 7th. If If you only got 1 or 2 and you got to foul 5 times before you make them shoot 1 and 1, that could be problematic for either team. As Freeport comes back in, Gould has Cape ups their pressure here. They go for Smith. Smith pulls up. Got it. High floater. Beauty. Big bucket. She scored the last 4 for the Falcons. The lead back to 7. 33-26. As you wind down here in this quarterfinal matchup. Winner plays Yarmouth on Tuesday at 3:30 here at the Expo again. Little change from years past where they go inside. Stolen Wall. Oh, backcourt. They're going to get it. Castorella doesn't like the call. She's pleading her case, but Wall with the steal. She went to save it. I don't know if she had to. Couldn't tell who it went off. She must have thought it went off her. She had the steal, then got bumped. But Freeport with the basketball and the 7-point lead. Ruth here's played a ton of minutes tonight, and she's done a great job. Gould fakes, comes back out. Wall. Oh, she didn't have possession. Not sure how you get a travel out of that. She lost the ball before she even caught it. Interesting there. Coach Farrington did not argue the case, didn't say much, but when a kid starts to catch the ball, loses it while they're running to the basket, yeah, obviously they're not dribbling, but they don't have possession, so there shouldn't be any worries. See, another steal. Here goes Wall again. She's got speed, and they'll call the foul, reach in. It'll be on Manning. And again, Cape has definitely upped their defense. They're looking to be more aggressive, which is smart because they may have to put Freeport at the line to earn and to get the ball back and have them a situation where they're missing their 1-and-1s. Only their 3rd team foul, though. Still a long way to go. 3:33 remaining here in the 4th. They get it in for Gould. Gould will walk it over half court. Goes on to work against Supple. Turns, pulls up, goes back for Smith. Smith being guarded by Chapin. 5'4" Chapin has done a great job. They go in for Wall. Wall up and in. Got it! Big bucket, Rachel Wall. The lead back to 9 with 3 minutes here to play in the 4th. Wall, again, her steady presence. She's had a great junior campaign. And big bucket there. She's had a few big steals here to get them back to their lead. Drive on the baseline. Schlendering comes in, blocks it. Oh, all ball. And they'll call it late, but they'll give Cape Elizabeth 2 shots.
Falcons foul 32, Mason Baker, Schlendering, first personal, team 2nd. Line for the Capers, Berman.
Berman shooting 2.
I got you.
Tough call there because it looked like Mason got all basketball and a late whistle. Another timeout on the floor. Looks like Cape's called it again, a full one. They missed their front end. 2:53. They're definitely going to have to up their defense, and Freeport's going to have to handle the ball. They got some wheels with Gould, and Gould can break a lot of pressure, and Smith, such a savvy ball handler. And those two are going to have to find the open person and capitalize because you know Cape's going to come at you now. They're going to bring the defense, and they're going to go aggressive, and they're going to look to foul and not be afraid to foul because they need to commit a few, to be honest, if they're going to have a chance to put Freeport at the line and take advantage of missed free throws. Freeport, not the greatest free throw shooting team, especially when you get past Smith. The rest of the team average at best. So you assume that's what Coach Castorella is thinking, and again, she's been there a long time. I would say probably 15 plus years now. Usually they list those things in the programs, you know, and sadly they don't. You got the program you pay $4 or $5 for, you'd think it would have stuff like that. Farrington, we know it's his 2nd season. Reminds me of the movie A Few Good Men. That's an important piece of information, don't you think? She's a veteran coach, no doubt. So Freeport Up 8, 35-27. They don't bring the full court pressure, Cape. Surprised, I thought they'd bring it there. And Freeport now can be patient. They don't need to really force anything. Look for their opportunities. And Freeport should. They have plenty of timeouts. Gould, no, threw it into traffic. Silly pass, nothing there. So Cape now with the chances. Lost, and Smith gets it. She got fouled, no call there. Gould's gonna push it up the floor. Gould gets it for Wall. Wall's a couple times now. She's run with the ball before she has it. Oh, another bad pass. And this time, great hustle by Wall. She's got wheels too. Rachel Wall can fly. Great hustle to get back and tip it away. And Bria's probably going to come in for Ruth here, and she does.
Balance play, 1:55 to go.
Oh, way up on top. Almost stolen by Gould. They go in the corner. They'll try a three. Got it. Conley takes her first three and drains it. Smith goes down in the paint. She's by herself. Goes up. 35-30. They've cut it to 5. The Cape Elizabeth Capers just don't go away. Huge bucket there. Not a shooting foul. Only the 4th team foul, as we've been talking about that. That could be a factor. They don't get the timeout. Freeport, though, misses the bunny. Freeport says, we stole the ball. Freeport upset right now. Coach Castorella was trying to get it. Freeport got the ball in. She didn't get it. So the easy shot in the middle by Wall, I believe, didn't go down. And then Cape got the rebound, but Smith ripped the ball out just as they were calling a timeout. This is not over. A minute 34 to play. A 5-point lead for the Falcons, 35-30. Jay Harper along with Nick Intravasata as we bring you Freeport Lady Falcon basketball on Freeport's Educational Channel 14. And this has been a pretty common thing. I used to do games when Freeport made the playoffs, and that didn't used to happen all that often. But it seems like nowadays it happens every year. Both boys and girls for a number of years now have been able to do it. And 3 years in a row, the boys got knocked out in the quarterfinals, and Lady Falcons trying to make it 3 years in a row. They reached the regional final and another big battle with Cape Elizabeth. Again, Freeport never up-tempoing their defense today. Kind of surprised at that. Not sure. I would have used some of the speed and some of their athleticism to go at Cape a little more. They've had a number of steals in the half court. If they had been full court, it would be interesting to see. But Coach Farrington deciding to go this way. Nobody picks her up, and now they come off. Goulding with it, looking in. They come out on top. Berman drives. Good drive. No, it won't fall. The foul, they'll call it on the wing. Boy, that was a great drive and unfortunate roll for Cape Elizabeth. They had a chance to cut it to 3. And a big, big miss there. Good rebound by Baker Schlendring. Now Freeport needs some help.
Passes inside.
They come. Gould comes up. Coach Farrington was looking for a timeout, didn't get it. Now the Falcons got to use their speed and be smart with the ball. They go for Smith. Smith trying to get the foul. It's not a 1-and-1 yet, so she can move the ball and not have to hold it to her. She wants to be in the position where on the 7th foul that she's got it, because she's their best free throw shooter, but I would have moved it there and tried to use up some more clock. Minute 3, 5-point game, Freeport to inbound. They go in for Smith. Smith double teamed. And again, the referee's helping. It's not 1-and-1, it's 6, I believe. Oh, it is. They were 1 behind on the thing, so it is Smith going to line 1-and-1.
here. Smith
Does not get it. Long rebound, tipped out. Cape's got it. Reached in, almost stolen. 2-on-1. Great hustle back. Freeport, Wall again with her wheels. Getting back.
And they do, Jimmy. And there is a
Timeout on the floor.
timeout.
Wow, they had Wall going long. Timeout. Freeport again dodges another bullet with a missed free throw and a breakaway chance, and Wall gets back, tips it, and it goes back off the Cape player, and Freeport has the ball now with a 5-point lead, 54 seconds. They're in the bonus, 1-1, but Smith, your best free throw shooter, clanked the first. And again, so often it comes down to free throws, and Freeport right now definitely got to get the ball in and then make free throws. This is the last game of girls action today, as for Class B anyway, here in the West or South. Do they do South North now? I can't even remember. They keep switching it from East West, North South. Anyway, Freeport with the ball, and they'll run their 4 across. We call it 14, and now Cape drops off, and they'll get it in over for Wall. Wall goes for Gould. Gould, get it up the floor, lobs it up for Breyer. Breyer gets it for Smith. Great job. Freeport, they get it back for Smith. Smith will drive. She's got players. Goes for Wall. Wall, the layup. Got it! That's a great offensive set. Patience with the ball, finding the open person, and only getting a layup. That's what you want, a foul shot or a layup. And Cape now has to move fast, and they have to probably launch a 3. They'll go baseline. Schlendering, nice pass over, a little too hard though. It comes off. Manning not able to get the shot off. They kick it over. Chapin drives the floater. Got it. Gonna be too little, too late. Now reach on the hold. That should be an intentional 2 right there. You extend your arm and you grab a girl as she's going by you. That could easily be an intentional foul, and he's not. He's calling her 1-1. It's not going to matter. 5.5 here. Freeport up 5. Falcons look to be moving on to Tuesday's quarterfinal against Yarmouth, their next-door rival. And Yarmouth had a great game here earlier today. Missed, rebound. They'll throw the 3. It comes up well short, and that will do it. Our final. Freeport 37, Cape Elizabeth 32. A great afternoon. Gutsy performance from Wall and Baker Schlendering. Smith, again, clutched near the end, made a couple of big buckets, and Gould's speed and athleticism certainly a factor. Cape Elizabeth got to hand it to him. What a great effort from the 8th seed. 8-10 on the year. They finish 8-11. Freeport improves to 15-4, and they'll be back here on Tuesday afternoon. For my cameraman, Nick Introversato, I'm Jay Harper saying so long from the Expo in Portland. Have a great afternoon.